Praise the name of the Lord. Greetings, everybody. My name is Stephen Aryitey. I am a friend in faith, and I bring you this word from the throne of grace. The word of the Lord this morning comes to us from Lamentations 3 and verse 36, reading from the King James Bible. To subvert a man in his course, the Lord approveth not. To subvert a man in his course, the Lord approveth it not. The word subvert simply means to undermine the power and authority, to overthrow, to usurp, or to ruin, or to pervert, or corrupt by interfering, by underhand dealings with somebody's course or purpose. A course is an aim, a vision, an assignment, something that a person is committed to for a noble undertaking. Men must live for a cause. Men must have a reason. Men must have a raison d'etre, an important reason or purpose for being in existence or for doing a thing. The Bible tells us in Psalm 89 verse 14 that righteousness and justice are the foundations of the throne of God. We are told in the story, in the narrative of 1 Samuel 17, 28 to 30, that David is sent by Jesse, his father, to take food to the battlefield where his brothers are engaged with the king in battling the Philistines. The Bible says that David gets there and David is shocked that the men of Israel have lost a reason for their course. They've taken a pause because they cannot comprehend the cause of fighting for the purpose of Israel. And the Bible says while he's astounded and confused and wondering, he begins to question why nobody will go against Goliath. We are told in the verse 28 of 1 Samuel 17 that Eliab, his elder brother, heard when he spake unto the men, and his anger was kindled against David, and said, Why comest thou hither? And with whom hast thou left those few sheep in the wilderness? I know thy pride and the naughtiness of thine heart, for thou art come down that thou mightest see the battle. And David said, What have I now done? Is there not a cause? I believe that David's statement, is there not a cause, refers to the statement that don't we have a rallying purpose? Don't we have a reason to take a stand? Don't we have a word of truth to live for? Don't we have a worthy conviction in our hearts? Don't we have something that motivates us to see that we must stand against the aggressor, against this giant, against this Philistine imposter who is casting fear and making faith run out of us? Causes are reasons for which men live. Men will not die for a vision, but men will die for a cause. We as human beings desire and must find a cause for which we are alive and live for it. If your cause is to live for pleasure or self-gratification, then you might be missing it. If your cause is to make a difference in the lives of men, then perhaps you are on track. We say in the secular world that there is a cause worth giving to. There is a worthy cause to support. And this morning, my inspiration to you is this: when you have found your cause, when you have found your reason, when you have found the raison d'etre for your being, there is likely to be opposition, to be contentions, to be a reason why people would not want to see your cause succeed. But I charge you this morning to stand for your cause. I charge you this morning to live for a greater cause, live for a greater purpose. Discover within your heart, within your spirit, why you are here. The question, why am I here, is so important. Miles Monroe said the two greatest days in a man's life, number one is the day he was born, and number two, the day he found the reason for which he was born. What is your reason for existence? What is your purpose in this life? What is the cause that motivates you? What is the cause that keeps you going? For me, for the longest time, I found my existence, I find life, I found breath, I found hope, I found joy again when I discovered the cause of the cross. And as I labor under that cross, I have every reason to be inspired to perspire for the purposes of the cross, because it is that cross that makes a difference in my life. I charge you this morning and I challenge you: find the cause for which you are here, and when you have found the cause for it, live for that cause. Any person, any power, any spirit that will subvert that cause, that will seek to derail you or to deny you, the Lord will not approve their purpose. May he then inspire, may he then motivate you, may he then cause you to arise and work for the purpose of that cause until the glory of the Lord shall be revealed. Shalom this morning. My name is Stephen Aryitey. I remain your friend in faith, and I brought you this word from the throne of grace. Live for a greater cause. Till I come your way next time, much love. Bye-bye. You are the joy of the whole world.